Back in the day, they didn't have electricity, and they found that carbide produced a really bright light. This is called the reservoir. The top half is filled with water, and the bottom half, which screws off, is filled by carbide. What you do, you fill your top half with water and it drips, and that has an effect on the carbide stove, which produces a gas called acetylene, and that comes through a pipe, and underneath here there's a jet that comes up into the light, and you flick light it, and that was the headlights at the time. A carbide water with a pipe that feeds this rear light, and there's a little jet in there. Get your lighter, light it, and that burns quite bright. And that was before batteries. The back brake, which is a similar operation, which is quite inefficient. When I got to the box of bits, there was a piece of wood that was fitted here that went into the screw for the brake, which I fitted, and it was totally useless. I spoke to somebody at the Vintage Owners Club that told me that they sold the rubber blocks for this, so which I fitted, but that was worse than having no brakes. As soon as you touch the brake, it just locked the back wheel, so you're just skidding about. Through many bike shows, I managed to get original new old stock brake block, which works really well. You have to wait till your wife goes out and put those rubber blocks in the oven for a while and bake them, which I never did that, so I don't know if that worked, because they're too soft and you have to harden them up. Before electricity was about, you had to have something to warn people that you were coming. It's an original horn. I managed to get a new bulb for it, and it makes quite a nice noise. King of the Road, it's called. Often with these, because they're so old, the gauze in the front is non-existent. I got a stainless steel colander with a very fine mesh from the kitchen. Cut the mesh out of it, flattened it, and I've soldered it back on the air to make it look original, and brought Mother a new colander. Another feature about this bike is the cold start. For when it's a really cold day, you can lift this lever up. There's a little dish there. Then you can put this, if you put this switch that way, you get petrol down to the carburettor. But if you tip it that way, petrol goes down that pipe and drips directly into the engine. It's like a choke.